channel. Hope you're all doing well out there. And today we're going to go down some horror news and some horror 4K release news. But before we get into it, like, comment, and subscribe. Join me here. I greatly would appreciate that. I'm coming at you from my screen and back porch here in North Carolina. It's a beautiful day. Normally I'd be filming this up in my attic, but my son's off this month from school for his summer vacation, and he's up there playing Fortnite with some of his friends online. So I'm coming at you from my screen and back porch, but it's nice to switch up from time to time. So let's get into this news we got here. The big news, the huge news that started leaking over the weekend was Neve Campbell was at Monsterpalooza in Pasadena, California over the weekend, this horror convention. And she made mention during the conventions to some of the fans that she was not returning for Scream 6. Well, that started to leak online. You got to consider it a rumor, though, because it wasn't officially announced yet. Well, today, about an hour and a half ago, it was officially announced, with Neve Campbell releasing a statement. She is not returning for Scream 6. Now, this is huge horror news. While sad, she said in her statement, you can find it, just Google it. There's a bunch of articles already out about it, and they have her statement verbatim. But basically, the rub of it was that the offer that they offered her to come back was not up to her liking, so she decided, it was a tough decision, but she decided to decline to come back because of the offer they made her. Now, obviously, she was in the script. They made the offer. Obviously, they must have lowballed her, I'm assuming, because she said the offer wasn't up to her liking, and she declined. Now, I know some people are upset with Neve Campbell, but you got to remember, it's show business, and if they lowballed her, and her character and herself have been so integral to the Scream franchise and the success, just like Wes Craven was up until the last film, she has to do what's right by her. While sad to see her go, I'm not totally disgusted by it, and here's why. A lot of these rebooted franchises have a tendency to kill off legacy characters. Now, they killed off Dewey in the last one. While sad, I could see his character getting killed. Sheriff Judy, she was only in the fourth one. It made sense to kill her off, because when you kill somebody that's been in more than one movie, it gives a little bit of weight where almost anybody can get killed in a film. So maybe this is one way for Sidney Prescott to live on. Now maybe they'll give her a better offer and she'll decide to come back anyway, or maybe she'll return in Scream 7. Who knows? I know Courtney Cox had said she read the script, she really liked it, and she'd like to come back, but that's nothing official there. But yes, right now, the huge news of today and the last few days being rumored and now today official, Neve Campbell is not returning for Scream 6. It is what it is. We'll see what they do. Obviously, she was in the script. They're going to have to get her character out of the script. I'm sure they'll make mention of her. I guess they would have to, but we'll see what happens next year on March 31st when this film drops. So it's sad news, but Neve Campbell's not coming back. Now, a couple weeks ago, they did announced that Hayden Panettiere is coming back as Kirby. Now, she was a fan favorite from Part 4, and now they announced that she was coming back a couple weeks ago. That's exciting. I'm glad that they're bringing that character back. I love that character. And they announced last week that Dermot Mulroney is coming in to play a police officer. And so, he's been around for a long time. It's exciting to see, an actor like him come into the Scream franchise. So we'll see. But yes, Dermot Mulroney was cast, and he will be in Scream 6. The next big horror news, this article came out last week, and I don't know when David Gordon Green had time to shoot these scenes, but Ellen Burstyn, who played Chris McNeil in the original 1973 The Exorcist, which I absolutely love that film, has said in this article that she has already filmed her scenes for the new Exorcist reboot or reboot trilogy or direct sequel trilogy. I don't know what they're calling it, but the next Exorcist movie comes out next year on October 13th of 2023. And it's supposed to be a direct sequel to the original film. Although I don't believe Linda Blair's coming back, but Ellen Burstyn says she already shot her scenes. And this film's being directed by David Gordon Green, who's a very capable director and has given us a cool little reboot of the Halloween franchise, or legacy sequel, I guess you could call it. So that's interesting. I don't know when David Gordon Green had time to film her scenes because he's been busy with Halloween Ends. Matter of fact, speaking of Halloween Ends, I guess I did see that Jason Blum said that they are finishing up post-production. We should be seeing a trailer sometime soon, I hope, because I'm excited about Halloween Ends to see what they do with the last part of this trilogy. But yes, Ellen Burstyn has said that she already filmed her scenes for a new Exorcist film that comes out next year. And I'm excited about this. I'd rather have a direct sequel to the original. I love Exorcist 3, but Part 2 is a huge dumpster fire and an awful film. And the Rennie Harlan fourth film had a trouble production and is not the greatest film either. So I don't mind them doing a Halloween 2018 with The Exorcist if they're going to do it that way. I'm perfectly fine with that, and we'll see what David Gordon Green has in store for us next year on October 13th. So yes, a new Exorcist film, baby, next year. So hopefully it meets expectations, but we'll find out. We'll find out in a little bit over a year. Now on to some horror 4K release news. This got dropped on Friday, I think Thursday or Friday last week. Scream Factory announced if you're a Child's Play fan, Child's Play 1, 2, and 3 is getting a 4K treatment from Scream Factory, and that's coming out on August 16th. They have different bundles. You can check their Facebook page or go to their website for pre-order. But yes, if you're a Chucky fan, which I do like the first 3 films in that franchise. After that, I could give it or leave it or take it. But yes, the first 3 films are getting a 4K treatment from Scream Factory. That's drops on August 16th. Friday the 13th, Paramount is releasing Friday the 13th to 4K, and that is coming out on September 13th. So if you want to upgrade your Friday the 13th Blu-ray to 4K, it's dropping on September 13th, the original 1980 Friday the 13th. Yes, it's coming to 4K very soon. Event Horizon, Paul W.S. Anderson's best film, considered by many, is dropping on Steelbook 4K on August 9th. So if you're a fan of that film, it is available for pre-order right now, or if you buy your 4Ks from. But yes, Event Horizon is getting a Steelbook 4K release on August 9th. That's all the releases I got for you. I know we got Black Phone coming up in a few weeks. I'm excited to see that film. Tom Savini did the masks for that film. I'm excited about it. Other than that, it's all I got for today. I got some cool reviews coming up. I'll have a review out later this week. And the next week I'll have reviews for you. And then the following week I'll have 2. And then on the last week of June, I'm off for the whole week. I won't be back till after the 4th of July. The last week of June I will be off. I'm going to the beach for the whole week, and so my channel will be no new uploads until after the 4th of July. But I'll be back later this week with another review. But until then, I hope you're all doing great out there. Bye.